at IHM Bangalore. I would like to start by calling our principal in charge, Deputy Director General, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, Regional Director and Principal in charge, IHM Bangalore, Mr. Srivat Sajay, to address us before we start with you.
Thank you, Madam Anjali. And first of all, a very warm welcome to Mr. Gaurav Phuneja, the Cluster Manager for ITC Sonar and ITC Royal Bengal. We are all really grateful and very obliged that you have been kind enough to give your time for this webinar, because all our students are here. And you are an example to motivate, especially the IHM Bangalore, because you are an alumni of this college, and it really fills us with a sense of pride that you have, by your sheer hard work, you have acquired such an important position, such a premier ITC brand. You are the cluster manager, and I think every student of IHM would aspire to become something like you. So you can really motivate and guide them to achieve all their missions of life. So once again, thank you very much. And I won't be taking any time. I think it's your time. You please guide all the students, and also it's for the benefit of a lot of faculty here. They say that they have been your teachers here. So it's a matter of pride for everyone, including me. So thank you very much. And now please take it over from here and carry on the session, please. Thank you very much.
I would, thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to all the faculty members and everyone who's joined this chat. It's a pleasure, and I'll be able to do justice to this session. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, to be honest. Thank you.
We are very sure about that, Gaurav. We are going to definitely do justice to this particular chat. There's no doubt about that at all. Okay, so going back to times 2000 to 2003, from Gaurav Phuneja, that little boy whom we knew then, to Gaurav Phuneja now, cluster hotel manager, ITC Sonar and ITC Royal Bengal. So we would look forward to you walking us through that journey first, before we get into the other questions.
So believe me, I'm still the same Gaurav Phuneja. Nothing has changed in me. The journey has been wonderful, I would say. I come from a very small town, rather village at that time. It's now town. It's a town called Nagrota Bagua in Himachal, and come from a very humble background. My father had a small business. My mother was a teacher in the government school. And, started my journey. I mean, there was a cousin of mine, not even a cousin. I mean, there was a neighbor of mine who got through IHM Goa almost 5 years before I could even. I was in 9th standard that time, and I happened to speak to him in one of the family events, and he told me about hotel management and everything. So I said, okay, this is what I want to do. Thankfully, was able to make it through the entrance and got through IHM Bangalore. And I'm really proud and blessed that I got through IHM Bangalore, because it's definitely the finest colleges for hotel management in India and probably abroad as well. So yeah, that's how the journey started. Got through 2000. I came to Bangalore. I was always inclined towards the kitchen until the campus came, and every campus started from Oberoi's to Taj to ITC. Every big campus came, and I never got selected. So I was quite disappointed, and to be honest, I had not worked hard for it, so there was nothing to I can't blame it on anyone. But thanks to Vasundhara ma'am that time, I mean, she counseled me and asked me to, why don't you sit for F&B service? And I said, ma'am, I don't know anything about F&B service. And she said, anyways, you don't know anything about kitchen also. So how does it matter? So yeah, I mean, that's how I think I sat for, I think that time, then the Leela Palace came, and I got through Leela Palace, not as a management trainee. I got through Leela Palace as a operational trainee, and a few other campuses after that, but not worth like McDonald's and everything. So I joined Leela Palace, and initially I joined in Mumbai. That's where our training happened, and then I moved to Bangalore. And believe you me, I mean that was. I work for ITC, but I still give a lot of credit to what I learned from the Leela Palace, Bangalore. Got an opportunity, moved to Abu Dhabi with Emirates Palace. It was again a Kempinski hotel, one of the finest hotels ever built, on earth, probably. So moved to Emirates and got promoted there as an assistant manager. After a couple of years, I think, I got an opportunity to, I was selected as an opening team for Kempinski, and I got an opportunity to travel to Jordan, open a hotel there. For 6 months, I was as part of the task force. Then I came back to Emirates Palace, and then again was posted to open a hotel in Dubai. Anyhow, left that company, came to India, joined ITC, and that was in 2007. And ever since, I've been an ITC employee. In between, I took a little break from ITC and joined another company. But I came back when ITC Gardenia was opening in Bangalore. I joined them back as a beverage manager. And initially, my stint with ITC was as an assistant manager for restaurant. So it's been a very fruitful journey. A lot of learning, a lot of experience. But I'm an ITC guy now.
So it was that moment when Vasundhara ma'am said, that to shift from production to service is when you decided that is your, the career moment or something like that.
So, ma'am, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, you can't, anyways, I was not going through, getting through any campus. So, yeah, I mean, ma'am said that this is, why don't you give a try? And, because I used to do a lot of service rotas in college.
I think a lot of us remember you in that particular uniform, the F&B uniform.
Yeah, I mean, I also remember myself in that uniform only. So, thanks to her. And that's one of the hints which I must tell all the students. Teachers always know, the lecturers always know which field is better for you. So we might think that you want to make a career in something, but always listen to them. Always hear them because they have such a huge experience of seeing the industry. They are the best judge. They know you in and out. 3 years you have spent with them, and they will always guide you in the right this thing. So it's no harm listening to them, hearing them out, and consulting them.
That's a total honor to listen to that, Gaurav.
It's a truth, ma'am.
So the next question I have for you is, what is that one thing you love, you hate, and you tolerate about this industry?
I love this industry. I don't hate anything.
Wow.
And I think people tolerate me. People tolerate me. I don't tolerate anyone. I mean, I'll be very honest. I mean, this is the industry where I don't know any other thing. I mean, this is the industry where I've from my 9th standard till now, every day has been a wonderful day. I have never regretted that why I joined this industry.
So you believe you totally belong here?
Absolutely. There's nothing else. I mean, there's nothing else I know. This is all I do.
It is really nice because not everyone talks about things like this is where I believe belong. This is what I wanted to do in my life. A lot of us land up in places where we it just kind of the fate has taken us, or it just come on our way or something like that.
I think ma'am, I'll be very honest, and that's if you don't like the industry, then you should not be here, because in this industry it demands a lot of hard work, lot of it demands everything from you. It's not only hard work, but it demands absolutely everything. So if you think that you don't belong there and you want to do something half-heartedly, I think it's better to leave the industry and do something which you like. But I mean, for me, it's been very clear from the very beginning that this is what I want to do and this is where I belong. And, I hope But it's the same for everyone.
So, beyond that moment when Vasundhara ma'am told you to shift your department, what are the other memorable moments of IHM Bangalore for you?
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure
so
there are
many.
many, but something which you can share, beyond.
Don't ask, don't ask.
I know there are so many, incidents. I still remember a lassi incident in QTK.
And
I'm
it's
sure
Vasundhara ma'am also
Sunil
here.
can
Oh,
tell
ma'am,
about
hi.
it.
Good afternoon to you. I didn't see you. Sorry. You must switch on your camera.
No, I'm on.
We have almost everyone here. We have Pramod sir.
Now I'm scared.
You're scared. Really?
Scared. Don't be scared.
Were you scared then that you're scared now?
Absolutely. I mean, it's more than, I think, being scared. It's the respect which everyone commands. So, yeah, I mean, we still respect them. We respect all of you. I mean, it's great job which you're doing. So coming back to I think, the IHM movements, I think everything from the class, my first class, and I'll be very honest. I mean, I was about, I was very, very naughty. And Chef Mukherjee on my first class had told me, listen, baby, you leave. You will not survive at this college. You go. And he was, he put me in place, to be honest, in my first very lecture. It was kind of an introduction, and I did. And,
so Chef, I'm sure Chef has, a few little stories about that, definitely.
Hello.
He fixed me there and then, and thanks to Chef Madan that time, he kind of saved me from his fury at that time. And then later, I mean, I worked a little hard to impress Chef Mukherjee. I think I don't know whether he is impressed till now or not, but I can still work hard to make it make up.
Hi, Gaurav. Students always impress me for that moment. Sometimes you have a feeling I'm not impressed, but a student has never unimpressed me with all that I've done to them over the years. And I'm happy that at least students remember the good things I have done. Of course, the list of bad things might be very high.
Chef Mukherjee, tell me, are you still the terror you used to be that time, or you're still?
No. My students are there with me now. I removed my terror mask, okay, which I used to wear. So I thought, let me become the real person I am, okay. And sometimes might be the mask which we wear does not work. So over the years,
absolutely. I think
over the years, I realized that. When a student comes back with the bad incidents, I realized that after around 7 years of teaching, a student calls me back after passing out a couple of years and tells, Chef, do you remember that incident when you tore my journal and put it in the dustbin? So I realized, let me not do such things anymore. Let me do something which is good that they should remember. So yes, I'm no more a terror. Yeah, please continue.
Gaurav, Chef, a lot of music also has gone into him now, so he's mellowed down much.
I know. I've been hearing him on Facebook and everywhere. So no, Chef, I think thank you for that day, because otherwise I don't know what I would have been.
It's your good work and that you have been doing, and yes, a little bit of our effort. Yes.
So talking about something else, Gaurav, what has been your favorite, or which has been your favorite holiday destination so far?
Ma'am, I could only afford, in luxury, I could only afford Singapore. So, my daughter really enjoys the, the zoos and everything. So we, as a family, I mean, she's only 5, and we have, with her, we have done Singapore and Thailand and stuff like that. So she absolutely loves it. So I wish I could earn so much of money and travel all over, and then probably 20 years down the line, I'll come back and I'll tell you that this is my favorite destination. But as of now, my list is very, very short.
I'm sure this is just the beginning. You're going to travel the world. There's much more to do. There's much more places to travel. more times to come, good times to come. So,
But I really enjoy Himachal. I mean, if you ask me a relaxed holiday, I really enjoy Himachal. I mean, I'm a Himachali. I'm a Punjabi Himachali. So going back to Himachal and this water streams and the mountains and everything, that's been my absolute favorite.
that is good. I just before the COVID outbreak, I did a trek to Himachal,
Oh wow!
to the Laka Glacier, the snow, this thing.
Yeah,
No
beyond
good.
Trun, I have done that.
Yeah, beyond Triumph, just managed. I mean, just managed it. I
So
think age is catching up, so I had a tough time.
That's so great. So you went to Dharamshala. You should have called me. I would have put somebody with you. I have a lot of friends there.
I will keep this in mind. I have much more places to visit in Himachal.
Please do. I mean, I have camped on at Triumph for 7 days, and every day we used to do Laka Glacier.
Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful, very
Yeah.
beautiful. Yes. Okay, coming back to this, this is for the students. What do you think it takes to reach a position like yours? The
So first of
accomplishment
all,
of
let me be very clear. I mean, this is not a position which you should aim for. There's much more higher positions which you should aim.
so
Uh,
for the students, even
This
for
is
us.
just
Yes, please. Sorry. Please
yeah.
go
So
ahead.
I mean, I would just say, ma'am, it takes everything. There's nothing. There's not even one thing which I can tell you that work hard and you will be successful. I think it takes everything. Whatever you you do it with full passion, do it with lot of intensity, understand what is happening, read a lot, Google a lot, learn everything. I mean, tomorrow, it's not that if you're going to kitchen, you do service, and if you're going to, I mean, the industry is changing. You have to be a multitasker. You cannot be one particular. I mean, you can join one stream, and then if need be, you can help everyone. So you have to be, I mean, to reach a senior position, you have to know everything about engineering. You have to know everything about kitchen. You have to know everything about service, front office. There's nothing where you can leave okay, I'm a service guy. Then you will be limited to that stream only. So you have to know everything. And there's nothing which I would exclude in this list. So it takes everything. It takes a lot of hard work. Don't give up. Work really, really hard. Attitude is one thing which we definitely look for.
Okay.
The moment you come in for any interview, and I think there's a separate section for that, but I'll just tell you that everything.
It sounds like we can have another webinar for answering that question.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can go on and on and on, and you can you'll not believe. I mean, I really every day of my life, and I go to hotel every day, and I think, oh my God, how come I don't know this? Somebody asks in a morning meeting, if somebody is asking a question, and somebody is saying something. I mean, every day you learn something, and every day you think, oh, why the hell I don't know this? So believe you me, I mean, it takes everything. Your life is hotels. If you're trying to make a career in hotels, please be sure that you only do hotels. There's nothing else. There's no I'll be very honest, there's hardly any time for anything else.
Okay.
You have to do hotels. Yeah. Sorry.
So if you have to, I mean, when you go for hiring, what are the attributes generally you look at, so that the students have an idea about how should they groom themselves?
Ma'am, every person who does an interview, and I do interview for all the employees who join ITC Hotels, at least. So I do the final or a semi-final round, and I'll be very honest. It's one thing which you look for is the person who is walking in from the door. Will he be able to add value to the position which he will get? It's the attitude. Definitely, the way you put across yourself. We don't look for technicals. Please don't. I mean, it's if you come and tell me that I have done a very good bartending course and I know this, so I will just try and gauge that whether you have put in an effort to become a bartender. So I probably will ask you a technical question on a cocktail or something, to gauge that what you are saying is right or wrong, and whether you will be able to, learn. Because any fresher who comes to us, we don't expect him to know a lot of things. We just look for that this guy will be able to add value and learn, and get molded in our culture, because culture is very, very important, especially for ITC hotels. It's a very, very important thing.
Like, when you talk about placements, it's a big, when ITC comes, when they're trying to prepare for ITC, there is a lot, the impression is that ITC is totally into technicals. It's a complete drill which they go through. That is what the perception in students. And a lot of them would agree to it also, because, the kind of preparation they do for ITC is not like how they do it for Marriott or basically for all the other international chains. There's a lot of difference between, I think, when it comes to recruitment from the Indian hotel chains to the international, versus this thing. So ITC definitely for them, that, there is a lot of technical, you need to know everything. That's a kind of perception they have.
Ma'am, I am not sure what, these people come and they, Mr. Swaroop Sinha and his team must be coming and doing the interviews and everything. But I'll be very honest, it's the attitude which is number one. You cannot, do without it. And secondly, I think it's, as I'm saying, if you're sitting for kitchen, anyone would expect you to know the basics. So basically, why we ask basics and why technicals is to know that, okay, if you tell me tomorrow that I am, I have all my 3 years, I have only prepared for kitchen, then we really want to know that in these 3 years, have you actually learned, have you put in an effort to learn something? So that's why the technical comes. It's not that we want to hire you basis your technicals. It's the effort which we see, that whether you are what you are saying is right, and what, if let's say if you don't know anything about kitchen, and you tell me, okay, I have prepared for kitchen. So, you really know that, okay, listen, this guy has not, in 3 years, he has done nothing. So how he will be able to add, value to my company? So probably that's why we are a little focused on technicals and to know what exactly the person is capable of. But otherwise, I think, the walk-in interviews, the everything, I also go for some campus, and I avoid going for campuses, because first of all, it takes whole day. So secondly, I only do the final round of who actually come in and joining at the hotel. So, I definitely, and every person is different. I look for something which the other person might be looking for something else.
Got that. Okay. So attitude is first, is what you say.
Attitude is definitely first. In this industry, if you don't have an attitude towards, you have to be open to everything.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to college times once again. You were the general secretary of the SWA, Students Welfare Association, if I remember.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, let's, share your experiences as the GSEC of SWA.
So as a general secretary, I did nothing. I'll be very honest.
That was.
I got into I don't got elected and how I got the general secretary post, and I think hardly twice we visited. I visited. Probably the other people, Sahil and everyone, they must be very keen to do this, but I was the one who was like always, kind of staying away. I was, as I'm saying, I was never good in academics. I was never good in anything. So, going to principal office means another burden. I always kept. But yeah, it was good time. It was a lot of fun, and I really can't think of one thing which we did good for college or anyone. I think I just wanted the title as a general secretary. I got through the title. I became the general secretary, and I was happy with
it. That is classic. I'm sure Sahil on Monday, will have a lot of things to tell us.
Ma'am is shaking her head. Yeah, isko kahan
No, we are going to have Sahil on Monday. I'm sure he will have, much more to say about this. I think ma'am wants to say something. Vasundhara ma'am.
Anjali, no. I'm enjoying Gaurav bearing his heart to you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for that. Okay, ITC hotels, the responsible luxury versus
Oh
the
my.
other hotel chains. How do you differentiate?
So I'll be very honest, I will not be able to comment on other hotel chains because I hardly know anything what they are doing and what they are not doing.
So ITC is
But
in your
as
blood.
far as ITC responsible luxury is concerned, I think it's, ITC Limited. It's the ethos of ITC that we have to be. It's a part of responsible practices are kind of a mirror to DNA of ITC. And ITC Limited has been a water positive for 14 years in a row. We are solid waste recycling positive in 9 years in a row, and we are carbon positive in 11 years in a row. So I'll give you a little story, ma'am, if that's okay, because
Oh, please, we would
I
love
want
to
to
hear
give
it.
a one-liner this thing, and I really want people to understand what ITC is doing in terms of responsible luxury. So ITC hotels, when it came to hotels, and we as a company, as ITC Limited, we are always been very responsible. So when it came to hotels, and our ED, Mr. Anand, said, how can a luxury hotel can be responsible? I mean, how do we do that? Because responsible at that time, till that time, was only being green. So we said, we can't ask our guests to come into the hotel and ask them to use less water, or we'll not change their bed sheet because they will waste a lot of water in washing and everything. So that's how a responsible luxury came in. And responsible luxury is not only being green. Responsible luxury is, it has a responsibility towards the guest, towards the associate, towards the nation, and towards the Mother Earth. And we are very proud to be what we do, and towards the guests. So it's not only that, I already told you that what exactly, we are a green company. Anyways, so what do we do? I mean, how do we go a step further to make sure that our guests are really enjoying their luxury stay, but at the same time, the companies which are sending them in, they also feel happy about it. The footprint has to be green. So we started with many initiatives, and one of them was for the guest. I mean, in terms of guest, we started with something called Alert Meets. Now, Alert Meets is basically, when a company does a conference, there's a lunch break in the session. And we said, how do we make sure that what we serve in this lunch break is absolutely it's meets, Alert Meets. So basically the meeting place. So basically we said, okay, let's do something where we develop such a cuisine that people who actually are attending the conference, they are not sleepy anymore. They are eating after 3 or 4 o'clock. If you serve that biryanis and salans and biharis and everything, people actually get sleepy. So we came up with this concept of Alert Meets. One Bite Wonders was something which again we introduced, that the pass around snacks. How do we make them beautiful? How do we make them bite-sized wonders? Many initiatives like this. Choose Wisely is one. So with WWF, we collaborated with them, and we said, the fish which are endangered, how do we make sure that these fish are we tell our guests. So we put a signage in front of the fish that it's a green fish, so it's in abundance, please go and have this in the menus. So we came in with welcome meal. Welcome meal was something that how do we tell our guests that if you are staying with us and you want to enjoy that luxury of having one dal, 2 sabzis, 1 chicken, 1 lamb, chawal, roti, and everything. So the guests will have to order so much of food. So we came with the concept called welcome meal. So we made a small box in which we had put 5-6 things, but we actually reduced the quantity of it so that the guest also does not waste so much of food. So Pavilion Pure is another initiative where we do the artisanal juices like haldi, amla, and stuff and everything. So these are all responsible. So I can go on responsible luxury for rest of the day, but responsible luxury has a much larger picture than being green. It's a well-being of the customer, of the guests who are coming to us, and it has a well-being of how do I tell? I mean, it's for the well-being of the staff, it's well-being of the nation, it's well-being of the Mother Earth. Shunya Aqua, we don't allow a single anything which has a single plastic use inside a hotel. Every single, even a wrapper of a small thing which has a plastic, it's traced through the hotel. Once it enters, it has to, there's an entry that this wrapper has entered the hotel, and how do we get it back, and how do we make sure that this wrapper is coming back to the receiving from where it entered, has to be traced. Satwa is something which, a new cuisine which we said we will introduce, which is, a lot of hotels, a lot of guests think that hotels actually serve the vegetarian guest, always feel that I'm not going to eat in the hotel because the hotel cooks everything together. So we came up with this concept called Satwa, that which is honestly vegetarian. So the restaurant is vegetarian, the kitchen, that proper section of the kitchen or that proper kitchen is vegetarian. So every equipment in that kitchen does not go out of that kitchen. The chefs who cook that food they are vegetarians. So it's promise of truth and purity in vegetarian cuisine. That's what we delivered. We also came up with the sleep menu. I mean, there's in hotels, what do we sell? We sell sleep, because we are selling a room. So if you come to my hotel and if you are not able to sleep properly, then what is the use of being a luxury hotel? So we sell sleep, and we have a sleep kit, we have sleep essential, we have pillow menus. So you come to my hotel, you will, on your pillow there will be a menu. So which kind of pillow do you want? So you want a half bed, you want a foam pillow, you want a feather pillow, you want whatever. There's also the sleepwear which we offer. Then there's a channel which plays a sleep a music, exclusively composed music for ITC hotels. Then we have something called a sleep menu. So we give you something, there's a section in the menu where you can order anything which really induces sleep. So we have gone into our the complete R&D mode, and we have done so much of research.
I'm sure there is a plethora of things which is under responsible luxury.
So yeah, I mean, it's the Eva floor which we have. It's basically only for a lady guest who checks in. There's Welcome Lab, which is a full-fledged lab behind the hotel, where we do all the testing and everything. There's Welcome Care. I mean, I can just, and every day I remember this pledge by heart. We pledge every day in a morning meeting. As a general manager, he reads this pledge, and every HOD reads this pledge. Then the HOD goes to the department and he reads this pledge. So every day we pledge that we will be responsible, and we will make sure that what we do. Then towards the nation and community, we do we also do Welcome Heritage. Welcome Heritage is actually a brand which we which the Purani Havelis and everything, we restore them and we convert them into hotels. So we preserve those Havelis. We do Welcome Art, the old art of India. We do Welcome Theaters. So as a company, I mean, this is something which we do. And as far as green is concerned, the renewable energy out of 50, out of 100%, 58% of our energy is actually the wind and solar energy. We are a water positive company, and we source locally. We make sure that we source locally. 40% of food comes local, so that we reduce the carbon footprint. And I mean, responsible luxury itself is such a big chapter that thanks to Harvard University, I mean, they have a case study on it. So if you go to Harvard, you actually, they have
On
done
ITC hotels, is it? Case study on ITC
on
hotels.
ITC, on responsible luxury. We have 14, we are the largest hotel chain in the world, which has 14 LEED platinum hotels.
Okay, okay. That is commendable. I'm sure you're very proud of being being in
Absolutely.
ITC, and lot of excitement in explaining about the responsible luxury and all the activities which you do. We totally appreciate.
I mean, you must, I mean, if you want to get it through ITC, and this is one of the tips, you must read about ITC responsible luxury. We are very, very proud of it. We really live by it. And, something which we just recently, and we want to be pioneers in this field. And, we recently, we were again the pioneer in launching VAssure. This pandemic has created such a thing. And we launched something called VAssure, which is basically a program with hygiene and sanitation and stuff like that and everything. So it's a program which is registered by, I mean, which is how do you call it? Has a authentication of it's actually a hospital grade sanitization.
Okay, okay.
Which we have in ITC hotels, and it's been sorry, I must read this.
Please do.
So first of its kind initiative launched on health, hygiene and safety, and we have received accreditation from National Accreditation Board of for Hospitals and Healthcare. So we have gone to a next step.
This is post-COVID or?
This was launched on the 7th of May.
Okay, okay. So how does it, I mean, I've heard about it a little bit from other colleagues of yours in terms of keeping the employees for 7 days and doing a COVID test and then getting them to...
Being a hotel manager, I am right now quarantined because I was working from home, and now my boss has said that he has to travel, so why don't you come in? So I'm quarantined right now for 14 days.
Okay.
I can't step out of this room. I can only join work once for 14 days I'm healthy and everything is okay. So that's the kind of commitment which company has taken, and it's not me. I mean, every associate of the company.
I mean, that is something which we have heard only from ITC, that that you test all the employees who are working and then you keep them under quarantine in the hotel for 7 days. Only then you release them for work.
14 minimum is 14 days.
14 days, is it? Okay.
You have to be quarantined inside. That's the company culture, that if 300 employees have to work in the hotel during this time, whereas our staffing is more than 1,200 people. But these 300 people, we cannot risk them of, coming to work, and we cannot risk them going back. So we said, listen, why don't we opened our guest rooms and we said, listen, you stay here, and make sure that no one gets affected. Because, what happens in hotels, even if you're working and you go back and you probably, while traveling or while interacting with anyone, you get this virus, and then you go home and then your family gets infected. So
did you have any, I mean, was there any incident where any of the employees have been tested positive? Not yet. Okay, that's something which is good. So the employee
even if we had an incident of employee coming for quarantine and positive, so it was caught in between. That's why this window has been created, that 14 days he was in quarantine, and then probably he felt a little unhealthy or something, and then test was done and he turned positive. So that circle was broken there.
Okay.
He never came to the operations.
So to understand it, like for example, an associate comes, stays in the hotel for 14 days and then get to work. And how many days does he stay in the hotel and work?
14 days, minimum 14 days. And then he goes and he's working, but he's staying in the hotel. So he's not stepping out of the hotel.
Okay. And how many days he works? Like, is there a cycle that he goes back and then another set comes, something like that?
So currently, when the lockdown started, we had around 200 people who were asked to stay back in the hotel, and they were staying back till 8th of June.
Okay.
so they all were quarantined for more than 2 months. And then post that, now we need some more employees. Now the business has opened up. So
Okay.
every employee which is coming in has to be quarantined for 14 days. So these
Okay.
few of them, I mean, most of them are still here. 95% of them are still here. 5% which wanted to go out, they have gone out, but the replacement which has come has to be quarantined.
So actually, we've been talking to a lot of hoteliers. Only ITC seems to be doing this so far. We've not heard this from any other hotel chain.
No
I
hotel,
think
no hotel. I'm
totally
telling
commendable,
in my city, every hotel, the employees are going in and coming in, and going out and coming in. It's everything. So how do you secure a safety of your guests? And that's why that's again one thing that ITC will never take a half measure.
I think that is why once ITC, forever ITC kind of a thing for the employees.
Always.
So a lot of them who have joined have been stayed for a very long time in ITC. They hardly move out. That's what I've been seeing. So I'm sure there is a lot of stories, not really stories, facts to it.
A lot of love and care. I mean, I always say that if I have to work in hotels in India, it's only ITC.
Wow.
I leave ITC, I leave hotels.
That's a very strong statement.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, okay, Gaurav, I wanted to have a little liberty of doing a rapid fire with you.
Please.
I like that confidence. Bring it on. Okay. So, it's like, I feel like telling you, okay, let's keep this thing on Gita and say, jo bhi kahunga, sach kahunga.
I'll be honest. I don't know whether everyone is ready to listen to my honesty.
No, I don't know whether I should ask, that validation from Pramod sir or Vasundhara ma'am or Chef Mukherjee or the other faculty who's been there then.
Honest conversation.
We'll vouch for him being honest.
Yes. Ma'am, by asking this, you are putting the entire
Fraternity.
room call to a risk. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Ma'am, he was afraid of Gita since college days.
That sounds Anshu.
Yes,
Anshu.
My friend. Hey, who's this?
Anshu Chandra.
Anshu Chandra.
Anshu ji.
What are you doing here?
अंशु जी इधर आप जरा अपने आपको प्लीज देखना चाहता हूं तभी मैं अपने को दिखाऊंगा फंस गया
I circulated and Anshu actually circulated on our group. We have around 80 of us who are in part of that group, the WhatsApp group of our batch.
Okay.
And I'm the one who posted it there that this is what is happening. So a lot of them
yes. Anshu, namaskar.
Good evening.
Delhi, you are in Delhi. Gurgaon, kahan ho? Where are you?
I'm Delhi chef.
Chalo. So great.
Currently in office.
Oh, currently in office. My God. So
that's scary.
Again mute.
Yeah. So for the students' information, Mr. Gaurav Soneja and Mr. Anshu are from the same batch, and I still remember.
I can see Smriti also. I hope it's.
Is it? So let's have where is Smriti? Smriti.
We have Prakash Mahato also.
Even Manoj is there. Even Manoj is there.
All the batchmates.
Sounds like a batch get together.
Your fireside chat is really fireside.
Yeah. Why not, Anjali? With your permission, can we have
all yours, chef? All yours.
We can have a rapid fire. We can actually start that rapid fire.
Anyway, rapid fire में आप लोग सबको देखना है. जब Gaurav will answer, yes, why not? I can't see any. और कौन है? Smriti and Chris.
And we'll check if he's answering the truth or no.
Okay.
Prakash Mahato.
I can see Manoj Chaudhary. I can see Manoj Chaudhary.
Prakash, where are you?
Manoj Chaudhary.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Manoj.
Hello.
Good evening, Vasundhara ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Good, ma'am. How are you, please?
All well, thank you. Good to see you.
Same here, ma'am.
I think you can go ahead with your rapid fire. Yes, Anjali.
Are you sure, chef?
Yes.
I'm sure
Pramod sir is also here.
So, each of us can take turn and do rapid fire with Gaurav.
You do it, and of course, I am enjoying.
Anshu will answer on my behalf.
General Secretary has to answer.
The person who says the question paper should not answer back.
That's a good one. I'm scared now.
You're scared now. I'm glad you're scared. That was the idea. Okay, let's start. If you could invite a famous face for dinner, who would it be? Quick. It's rapid fire, no slow fire.
My wife is also here. I can't really say. Yeah. I'll choose Vasundhara ma'am.
Wow.
Not fair. Not fair.
Ma'am will make you do rota only.
Would love to.
You should choose condenser.
Really, you'll be on rota, Gaurav. And Anshu, you'll be there in the pantry. Don't worry.
Agreed, ma'am.
So, can we go to the next one? Your
Please,
college
ma'am.
crush. Your college crush.
So many.
So many. Okay, first one. Or we can hear the list.
On this one, I think Gaurav can send a PPT. He can send a full slide deck.
Manoj bola ye. PPT on crushes. Oh my God. Chalo.
So let's hear the list. He doesn't want to take risk.
बीबी है बगल में.
Tell many वो call पे है. I'm in the hotel. She's at home. She is also logged in.
Okay.
So you're not taking the risk of.
No, I had an affair, ma'am. I had a full-fledged affair for 3 years in college.
Okay, so you mean to say you lost the opportunity for getting in hooked with the others?
No more crushes were allowed for me.
Oh, okay.
It was all crushed.
Anshu, let it out, Anshu. Tell us who it was. Let's see if we remember right.
Ma'am, it was actually.
I can tell Anshu ki I can also tell. Anshu, you only tell.
He was going around with Mehak, if I'm right. At that
I
time.
had that question in the rapid fire, Anshu.
He had questioned a lot of people, ma'am. Even, I suppose, Aarti Marwa was one of it on the first year.
Aarti Marwa was definitely one. Hemant Dhillon was second.
Second.
That
Richa
was
Singh
competition there.
Richa
So,
Singh
Suneja,
was
you're
there.
coming to it gradually, right?
Okay.
Ma'am, मेरा crush तो सब पे था.
Oh.
And then when the entire group came to Vasant Nagar, so the entire Mount Kamal was a crush for him.
Yeah.
What?
That was for everyone.
I think that still continues. So let's go to the third question. Your Tinder bio.
My?
Tinder bio, if you have to make.
I never tried Tinder.
That's if you have to.
I don't think so, ma'am. I will never try Tinder and all.
I know with wife
Yeah.
listening to it, definitely
No,
not.
honestly, I mean, my wife is a sweetheart. She will definitely. She doesn't mind all this, but I
That's
will.
what most of them say is like when it is open like this.
My Tinder will be work. No, please don't disturb.
Okay. Most embarrassing guest moment.
Oh, many.
The most embarrassing one.
I actually spilled a glass of wine on a head of state.
Oh my God! Then
Yeah.
you chose.
छोटे मोटे काम तो हम करते ही नहीं है.
ITC promoted him to beverage manager.
All the students listening in, make a point.
Okay, listen to the next question. Vasundhara ma'am or Pramod sir?
On.
That's a tough one, ma'am.
Then, seniority always comes in waves of Vasundhara ma'am, but Pramod sir is equally a sweetheart, and
So
we really.
this is a political answer.
No, but you ask me a political question, I have no answer to it. So But we have learned a lot from Pramod sir. I mean, honestly, his technicals and his knowledge was absolutely brilliant.
Okay, so I go by. I still didn't get the answer.
दिमाग से वसुंधरा मैम, दिल से प्रमोद सर.
अरे 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 ये क्या है?
Oh my God.
That's what he's trying to answer. That's what he's trying to answer.
Okay. Beer and beach or coffee and mountain? I think I know the answer.
Ma'am, whiskey and mountain कर सकते हैं?
That's a good one.
That's a step ahead. So what's your most favorite brand?
Whiskey.
Which one?
I have graduated into a single malts now.
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful.
You can afford it. But
I have a lot to offer if you come to Bangalore.
Oh, I have right now in my room.
My husband is a total.
How do you know I have not had two and sat for this?
Good, enjoy. Okay, now next is one series. What comes to your mind first when I say the following words? Now I'm not going to give you time. Okay. First one, IHM Bangalore.
Perfect place. It's a heaven. Please enjoy.
Brigade Road.
Must go. At that time, it was must go.
Ragging. Gaurav, ragging.
Smriti.
Okay.
Cocktail.
Sorry?
Cocktail.
For you.
Cocktail. Oh, okay. ITC.
The best company ever.
QTK.
QT.
Yes.
My daughter.
I didn't hear it.
My daughter.
Really?
QTK, right?
No, not
Quantity kitchen.
trading. Quantity kitchen.
Second year kitchen.
Oh, QTK. QTK was never attended.
Really? I can validate this from Chef Suresh.
No, Chef Suresh was not there that time.
Chef Sudhir.
That time,
Okay,
Chef Sudhir was there.
अयो ठीक है चलो आगे बढ़ो.
Okay.
Chef Mukherjee can attest about it.
No.
The last one in my list before the others attack on you. Mehak Jain.
She's a great friend, lovely friend.
Wow. Okay, those are the words in my mind. Anyone who would want to ask him? Forum is open.
Your first year ringtone.
Ringtone.
We hardly had mobiles that time. I mean,
you had a mobile, if you remember.
No, I had a mobile, but it was only that Nokia bada wala ting ting karke jo bajta tha. That's
No,
it.
you had that particular mobile, if you remember, Gaurav.
Looks like Anshu has a story.
If you remember, you're sleeping. I was at Bunkers, so his call rings, and the ringtone is like, "Sunaja, udja, piyo da phone aaya, chittar kayega." Remember that? You remember that?
I used to record because and that time that was a new feature that you could record your ringtone and put it there. So I used to record various things. So yeah, you're right, Anshu.
Okay, now do we have anything from Smriti, Manoj, Anshu? Any more words?
I still recall his LML Vespa. 5 rupees ka petrol and LML Vespa.
And each of us used to put in.
And I wanted to ask,
rupees.
Suneja, is that in a museum somewhere? Today? I mean, see, it was one of the most iconic vehicles in IHM at that time, right?
Oh, absolutely. It was a black Vespa. पीछे की उसकी वो सीट निकाल के वो क्या था निकाल के it was side stand लगा के I don't know. It was
I still remember the Kaipuche scene where 3 people are riding on a scooter. This guy, Manish Buraria and Rawat going to Vasant Nagar on that.
every day of our life.
Good. So a lot of memories of college now.
Okay, third table to the left in the restaurant. You used to call it with a particular service. Third table to the left.
I will give you a hint.
A particular service you all used to call it. What was that?
I will give you a hint.
No, this is not for Anshu.
Anshu, don't speak.
This is for our Rota boy.
remember. So
Have you
I'll give
introduced
you a
that service
clue.
in
I'll give
ITC?
you a clue. Himachal.
You didn't introduce
message
that in ITC.
Sorry?
You didn't introduce that in ITC. That's
No, sir. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
It was not the director's table, but it was a table.
Anshu, help out. Poor thing.
Remember accounts?
Oh, Gaddy table.
No.
Someone very near, very near.
Kanan's table.
Yes.
You said accounts.
Now you should remember the service.
Mr. Kanan is not there on the call, right?
No.
Thank you.
You're being safe. You're being safeguarded.
okay. It was called Anshu. You can go ahead. Fire.
No, I will not do
You know, have you ever heard of the Mount Vesuvius?
Told you what Himachal is famous for.
Smriti can attest. She was the second victim.
Priti,
If
Smriti,
she's here.
Hello.
Ah,
Hello,
tell-
chef. Hello, ma'am.
bolo.
Kriti, you can unmute. We would like to see you.
I think.
Not sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can hear you. We need to see your.
I'm. Okay, one second.
Say something.
I'm also trying to recollect. Anshu, help.
You
He
just
doesn't
need
know.
to-
Otherwise,
just,
he can't keep it to himself for so long.
You need to touch your. Are you on a laptop or a phone?
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
Smriti.
Hello, Smriti.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, chef.
Hi.
Good
I'm
to see you after a
really
long
trying
time.
to recollect. Anshu, help.
Papad, sambar. Hey, what man? Huh?
Anshu is
First-
doing a role play now.
First,
remember.
then you make a. Then you
I
make a hole.
actually never served on the table, to be honest. You know that?
Then you make a hole. Then you put a papad on top, and then on top of that you put a sambar.
And then you crush it.
That's what the other person had to do. Eh? This is what you did actually.
Anshu, too good.
Hey, put more, man. The entire platter goes on that.
Oh.
So you had a big platter, this big platter. You put 1 spoon, 2 spoons. Hey, what man? Put more. Third, fourth. So this entire Mount Vesuvius comes on top. Then it goes down. Then you make it. Try to start making bread rolls. You should make a well. So in that well, you were asked to put sambar. Instead of that, you put papad and then you put fugat, the sabji, whatever it was.
Beans fugat.
Beans fugat, and on top of that you put sambar. And then this person is looking at you. This is how you do it.
You recollect now. Very good. Are you introducing that, Gaurav?
No, ma'am.
He will have a food
But
court
we
going all through.
encourage people to eat with hands.
That's okay. Eating with hands is not a problem. Even caviar is eaten with our hands.
We don't have this thing, but yeah, it sounds a little interesting.
I don't believe this. How very diplomatic. Okay, the rough edges have really worn off, Gaurav.
Ma'am, with time you learn.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Now, can we move ahead?
Yes, please. Anjali,
One of
here
the-
is something.
Yes, Anshu.
One of the few people saying to Gaurav, "Tera kuch nahi hoga." Who was it?
Chef Mukherjee. on my very first class. I just told them, I said, मेरे को तो बोल दिया था शेफ ने. He said, तेरा कुछ नहीं होने का, तू छोड़ के चला जा. बड़ी मुश्किल से.
I still remember Chef Mukherjee after 3 years of college. I came to college after 3 years. And Chef Mukherjee, in our third year, Chef Mukherjee is roaming around near the BTK. And we're like, Chef, what happened? अरे वो लड़के को पैड बदलने को भेजा था, अभी तक आया ही नहीं है, 2 घंटे से गायब है.
वो कौन था?
एक first year था chef, someone who was sleeping in your class or something, and he just disappeared after that.
Yeah. So this was one exit policy they did कि भाई बोलो आप ये change करके आओ. वो then no 2 घंटा हो गया, वो change करके आया नहीं. Apron हो या whatever chef coat, वो बदल के वो सीधा I think towards Cubbon Park चला गया होगा.
I don't know.
So Anshu, for all of us, it's like what Gaurav said. With times, we also learned.
We learned a lot. We did a lot of. We had a lot of fun. I'm sorry, Gaurav, hijacking your agenda.
No, please do.
So I still remember QTK where Gaurav and the entire team and myself, we were actually given a task to boil the eggs and deshell it. So there were 300 eggs. Chef Mukherjee came, and the way Chef Mukherjee looked and said, "No, these are not 300 eggs. Count." And when we counted, there were somewhere about 180 eggs. 120 eggs we had already eaten. Actually, you remember that?
Oh,
Lord.
oh man.
I remember.
I also remember that. Oh God.
And Chef Suresh was.
I would really tell you not to allow Anshu.
Yes,
We have to mute Anshu. We have to mute Anshu. Anshu, with your permission, moving forward.
Done, please, ma'am. I've muted myself.
Yes. Gaurav, back to you. What is the best compliment you have received so far?
Never received a compliment only, ma'am.
All of us have been giving you for last 1 hour so many.
Kabhi nahi. Khadus. People. I'm actually, when I'm in the hotel, I'm one of the probably the strict guy around. So yeah, I mean.
I'm sure that your profession probably demands that way.
I'm sure there are few IHM Bangalore students who come for training, and I always, whenever I address them, and there's a opening dinner and there's a farewell dinner and lunches and stuff. So I always take a session and I always ask them who is from IHM Bangalore. My first question is always who is from IHM Bangalore, and then 1 or 2 people will raise their hands, and then you're like, yeah, I am your senior. So they will actually tell you that I'm not the nicest guy around when it comes to hotel.
You're still ragging.
Okay, if not IHM Bangalore, then what would in 2000?
I don't know.
Nothing. So you only had a plan A.
2001 IHM Bangalore again.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. The last one in the rapid fire, an idea which changed your life.
Vasundhara
ma'am's idea.
Join F&B service. I think that's changed everything for me.
So Gaurav, the rapid fire took me the most amount of time in the chat.
Wrong person to do rapid fire, ma'am.
No, we had some wrong entities taking out a lot of time. Okay, I have a couple of things. Couple of more questions in my list. One was, what is that one thing if you have the ability to change? What is that one thing you would want to change about the industry?
Nothing, ma'am. Honestly, nothing. I don't want to change anything. It's perfect the way it is. It's been going on for years, and I think if you change anything, I'll be the most upset guy. If you change anything from it, so
it's perfect for you for now.
Yeah.
It gives me a feel like ITC is the best company to work with.
I think it's the best company, but I can tell you for sure that it's the best company.
Okay, good. Great to hear that. So last question from me is, what is your must-share experience with all these students who are with us today?
Must-share experience. rather than must share experience, can I say something to all the students?
All yours, please do.
I mean, you know, I believe it's everyone is aware that it's a difficult time for the industry. Not only industry, it's for entire world. It's a difficult time. But if believe you me, I mean, if I have been at your place, I would see it the other way around. You know, a lot of people have been losing jobs. There's a lot of stigma. There's a lot of things which are changing. But my only message to all of you is don't get disheartened. With this, at least for you guys, there's a lot of opportunities which are coming your way. Because see, there's so much of people who are actually, the hotels are shut, the restaurants are shut, the industry, there's hardly anyone who is traveling. So believe you me, I mean, with time, when everything is normal, there'll be multiple options which is not very far away. I mean, in another 2-3 months, things will come down to normal, and there'll be, if earlier you had only 50 options, now you will have 5 lakh options. So please don't get disheartened. Work hard. This is the time when you can really prepare well for your future. Read a lot of books, know about the industry, what is going on. These things. The industry per se has changed. Earlier the luxury and the cost and everything was a major thing, but now the safety will play a major role in our industry. So read a lot. Like ITC has something called Be Assured. There are many companies which have introduced new. Be on top of your game, and I'm sure the opportunities are plenty, and I'm sure everything will be back to normal. So.
That is, all of us are looking positive. We sounding positive. Good to hear those words. I'm sure the students are feeling a little better, listening to those, that being very optimistic about the industry in the coming times.
Honestly, see, there's so much, everyone has lost jobs. There's so many people have lost jobs. So, when the industry is back, where these people will come? I mean, there will be hundreds and millions of opportunities which will come back. So, people, this is especially for people who have not started working as yet, and they're waiting to get a job, or they are in the second year or third year. I think the industry is going to open up, and there's something called, there's a new term called revenge holidays. People have been sitting at home for such a long time. People will go out and take a revenge. There will be a revenge.
In line with the revenge shopping.
Yeah.
Okay. I think all of us are looking forward to that time.
Will come. Things are anyways normal. See, from where we have reached where, things, when the lockdown started, we hardly could go out. We hardly could do anything. Now where we are, everyone is going out. Everyone is doing everything. Hotels have opened up. There are almost 80 rooms which are occupied in the hotel down. So yeah, things are coming back to normal, and things will get normal.
Okay, that's really good. One thing I want from you is probably, a session about a responsible luxury, not now, later. Because I think that is good, especially when the students are approaching their placements and things like that. So that's an ask from me.
I'm very passionate about responsible luxury, but I'm not the right guy to do this session. But I will definitely hook you on with someone who can do this session and who can explain you the ethos of responsible luxury.
Perfect. That sounds perfect. So Ankit here had some questions from the students when we had circulated the registration forms. So Ankit, if there anything which Gaurav has not covered in the session, please go ahead and ask.
Right, ma'am. First of all, sir, it was great listening to you, and we quite loved your honesty. And we also enjoyed the small reunion.
All mine, my friend.
We also enjoyed the small reunion over here. We have some questions. Okay, so the first question is, since you've experienced the managerial position at one hotel as well as a cluster of hotels, we'd love to know about your experience, while handling the different positions.
So, it's not clusters of hotel. It's only 2 hotels, and we call it cluster because ITC Shonnar and ITC Royal Bengal is in same piece of land.
Right.
And here we had ITC Shonnar, and now we have ITC Royal Bengal. So I handle both the hotels as a hotel manager. So my experience has been, I opened this hotel from the I've been in Calcutta for 4 years. We opened ITC Royal Bengal last year. And from the very beginning, I mean, I have seen this hotel when there was hardly anything. We used to wear hard caps, you know, and roam around. So brick by brick, I have seen this hotel building. I have made almost all the concepts of this hotel. It's been a absolutely great learning experience. So ITC Royal Bengal is one of the most beautiful and you know, the luxurious properties in India right now. And more than I think anything, it's been a great learning experience for me.
Right, sir.
Position by position, I can go on and go on, my friend. You know, I have done everything in food and beverage, starting from being a trainee captain to executive, to assistant manager, to beverage manager, to banquet manager, to restaurant manager, to you know, specialty restaurant manager, all restaurants manager, to food and beverage manager for 3 hotels.
Right. So the next question is, sir. Right. So, sir, before coming here, I've like completely stalked you on all possible social media platforms, and I have like literally seen everywhere you having gala time with your family. So I just wanted to know, how do you balance your personal and professional life in a way that nothing of them gets hampered?
You know, again, I'll be very honest. If I don't really work hard any day of my life, I really don't feel comfortable.
Right.
I right now, if I have to sit at home and do nothing, I mean, that's the worst thing which can ever happen to me. And once you work, you know, really hard, and you're on top of your game, you know what exactly is happening, and you know, you give everything you have, you automatically will, you know, when you get a break, you will go out and you will enjoy yourself. That's the only thing which comes to my mind. I mean, there's nothing else you can think of that, you know, you have nothing to worry. I mean, you have really given everything, and now it's a family time, and you really want to enjoy your life. And that's it. I think that's how we, I mean, on daily basis, you hardly get time to enjoy with the family. Let's be, if you're looking for that answer. So it's not that every day you come home, you know, at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. No, I go home at least after 10. I come by 9. You know, on a good day, I go home by 10. On a day which is busier, I think I don't go home. I have my room booked in the hotel permanently, so I just stay here.
Right, sir. So I'll ask my next question then. So this question is like very apt for the present scenario that we are going through. What is your take on revival of banquets in the hotel industry after the pandemic?
So, you know, I must tell you, the banquet is, there are 2 major things in banquets. One is the conferences, and the second one is wedding. Wedding is very important. The MICE movement, the weddings, you know, it's very big, especially in this part of country. People spend crores and crores on weddings, and lot of weddings used to go. I mean, by the data, if I go back, there's 70 million Indians who travel abroad every year. Whether that's for you know, tourists, whether they are weddings, whether anything. So right now, what will happen is that people will not travel abroad, and people will have to, you know, they will restrict themselves within the country. So business will definitely boom. The domestic traveler will stay in the country, and they are high spenders, because when they go abroad, they spend quite a lot of money. So this has to come back. You know, the banqueting, the MICE, the wedding. I know for a fact that there are so many weddings which are booked with us, and they are you know, kind of delaying it further, that you know, it's over, and they will do a big gala wedding. There are weddings happening right now also, but they are also, you know, they are hardly some 10% weddings which are happening. The 90% of the weddings are still waiting that this will go, and you know, we will be back with the bang. So it will come back for sure. There's no other way.
Let's hope for the best, sir, and let's see.
Don't be sad, my friend.
No, I'm not sad. I'm definitely not sad.
No, yes, let's hope for the best is not very this thing. There has to be, I'm telling you, the good times are just at the corner. It will come back.
Right, sir. So next question is, we have seen many hoteliers switching the companies throughout their career. What made you stay with a single brand for so long?
It's the company.
Okay. And I guess we got the answer throughout the session.
Yeah, I mean, it's the company. I mean, everything, and believe you me, I mean, the values which, you have to be very proud employee of a company where you feel that, yes, the company is taking the effort to groom you, to really add value to you as a person. So I think this company has really added value to me as a person. I don't know whether I have done justice to the company, the role which I've been given, but they're such a large company. It's the Fortune 5 Fortune companies of India. So there's so much to learn.
Right, sir. It was great to hear that.
And
So,
this company, believe you me, I mean, one more thing which I must tell you, that if you talk about Indian companies, let's say Oberoi is a 100-year-old company.
right.
Talk about Taj, it's almost 100 years old company. ITC Hotels, we opened our first hotel in 1975. We are very young as compared to these companies, but we have still made a mark, and we are growing at the fastest pace in India. And the kind of properties which we are coming up with, these are the properties which 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, people will say, "Arey, wow, yeah, what a property." So the company is growing, and with the growing company, you definitely grow.
Right,
So
sir. Right.
yeah.
So those were the questions from my side. I'll now request Vani to present a thank you note. Vani,
Just
if
before
you-
that, anybody who wants to ask any question to Gaurav can raise hand so that we can take it. So if there is no one, then I think Vani, you can go ahead.
Thank you.
Hello. Sure, ma'am. Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries present here. I would especially like to thank our speaker, Mr. Gaurav Soneja, for such a wonderful session. And I really appreciate your thoughts and honesty, sir, which you have shared with all of us. And yes, sir, we all are proud of you. And your journey from 2000 to 2020 is really great, from food production to F&B service. And I would like to thank beloved principal, sir, Mr. Shivas Sanjay ji, and our faculty members, Mrs. Anjali Gopala Krishna, Chef Mukherjee, Naveen sir, Pramod sir, Vasundhara ma'am, Kanak ma'am, Anumala ma'am, Nivedita ma'am, Dr. Duke, Naveen sir, and all the students present here. And it was great that we have our batch of 2000 and all the faculty members here today because of you, sir. So thank you so much, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Principal Sir. Thank you, Vasundhara ma'am. Thank you, Chef Mukherjee. Thank you, Pramod sir, Anjali ma'am, Anubala ma'am, Naveen sir.
So you would like to say something?
Who?
Yeah, just wanted to thank Mr. Gaurav for sparing his time. It was really very precious input and insight what you have given. And I'm sure you have motivated so well during these Corona times. So it will give us the fuel to move forward. And we would wait for some more webinars with you. It was very precious. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I really appreciate the entire, this forum who has created this platform for everyone to keep connecting with each other. And these are difficult times, but I'm sure people will, probably not me, but I'm sure you have better speakers, and they will definitely give you some insights which can really, listen to them, hear them out, and do your best, whatever you can. And I'm sure the ray of hope is not very far. So, invest this time.
Very true, yeah.
So we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, for
Absolutely.
sure. So thank you so much, Gaurav. I think it was a beautiful session. A total pleasure hosting you. We would love to have some more sessions in the coming times. Let's see how
Anytime.
it.
Anytime.
Thank you very much.
I'm
Thank you,
so glad
everyone,
that
for
I could
joining.
see you,
Thank you.
especially Vasundhara ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Gaurav.
sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. All faculty and students and principals, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.